From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. They run. Robinson looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He was calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
On the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, That would feel disappointing.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Herbert back to the air. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. From 3 yards out. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
For the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Able to slither by. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Doug Marrone, with a play clock almost out, says let's take a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. A first carry now for Thompson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun is Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
And a Jaguar first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the run, it's Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. But he maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On second down now, it's Thompson. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On third down, Robinson, and that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They're going to try and throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their
they should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
Touchdown, LA!
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On third down, Thompson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Antonio Callaway, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's do this.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Herbert on first down now. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On second down, it's Robinson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Ball carrier.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Down.
Minshew throwing on third down. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On the return, Johnson. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Like last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. K'Lavon Chaisson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Now 3rd down.
play fake to Eckler. It's Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. As his guys continue to pour it on. And the route is on here in this first half.
Chargers 35. Jaguars nothing.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Number 34.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
From the 30 on second down, Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Desmond King picks it, and he will score. Touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Oh boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their
Now
own.
the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Johnson on the return. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
42. Jaguars nothing.
Running on first down, Eckler. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. from the shotgun. Here's Herbert.
And that's into the hands of Eckler.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Austin Eckler. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Herbert on third down now. And he fires one, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Back deep for the Jags, D.D. Westbrook. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They're pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They'll run on first down. It's Thompson. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Jaguars.
Hey, Sam up. Go.
On first down, Thompson. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
He's brought down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
He was brought down by
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run with Thompson. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
X3, 218, chop.
On the carry, Thompson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And it's incomplete over the middle.
It's Bradley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It brings up 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And a Jaguar first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run it here with Thompson. Very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
The tackle made just shy.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
70, Indy. General West.
On 2nd down now. It's Thompson. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 44.
The running back.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. This is Thompson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. On 4th down, Minshew. And Eifert has it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Minshew. And he'll get this underneath to Thompson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll run here with Robinson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down. Doug Marrone has made the call. His guys are going for it.
Recon, 132 fighter. Squeeze.
Toss play to Robinson. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First down, Jacksonville.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Minshew. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Minshew sets to throw, eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time. And he fouled it. It's on the ground. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them. This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert throwing again. And then he completes it to Callaway. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert operating from the red zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Antonio Callaway in the final seconds of the first half. And this offense continues to pour it on. And the route is on here in this first half.
The score, Chargers 49, Jaguars nothing. Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Johnson now returning. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also with their...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
Eight yards to go on second down.
Look at me, zipper.
They'll run again here with Robinson. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
He was frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Again, it's Robinson. And they're going to maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
Yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
X3, 218, top.
Here we go on fourth down. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a first down.
It was, but boy, on the other side, you dispute it a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time, don't just get what you need, get a little bit more and take the decision out of the hands.
3 yards in the wrong direction there by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. 13 yards remaining on second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Logan Cook now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Herbert off of play action. He's going to rifle one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for the Charger touchdown. Antonio Callaway, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
General West.
Now Thompson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Out of the gun is Minshew. Over the middle, complete. That's Bradley. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by Melvin.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Robinson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
going on 2nd and 8. Minshew connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
6-6, bullet high.
He'll look to throw. This is Chenault on the receiving end. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. A loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Again, Minshew looking to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it?
He's got it complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Buying time to his left. He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Antonio Callaway there to make the grab. And this Charger offense is running away with this one. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score. Chargers 63. Jaguars nothing.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Two-jet bomber.
Again, a run with Thompson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. It's Chris Harris with a pick. I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound...
And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And now it's second down. They're knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. The play fake to Eckler. It's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's taken in by Callaway. Touchdown, Antonio Callaway, 45 yards. And this Chargers offense continues to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? And what they'd be doing? They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Miles Jack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Play action, it's Herbert. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Miles Jack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert is going to fire one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On is the punter long here as he sends this one away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
34-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Let's go. Any weapon, 60 or.
On 1st down, it's Thompson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew, and that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
12.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Minshew. Goodness, another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. That throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds. But not before he takes it inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 38. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. And
they'll run on first down. Thompson. Number 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They go with Thompson again. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's by himself, Keenan Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Troy.
What's up?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control.
Almost.
Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking.
Yeah, when I was scrolling down my friend list,
and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch.
You love at that time. I think
this two-show pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Minshew sets to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Troy, go like y'all can sign one offense. You did, man. Y'all can sign.
I know we're good.
Okay, one offensive. One free agent offense and one defense.
Now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for the timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
When you sign and go into the transaction and see if anybody cut them in week 4, if they cut that player, you can't sign him, but you can sign anybody else. But you can't sign the players that people have cut in week 4 preseason.
Here's Minshew. And this will be incomplete.
I'm trying to get this PS5. This is hard, man.
And then just put it in that chat, in that group chat that says one free agent offensive defense.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Thompson. And this play comes to 33. Obviously, that's well short of the 1st down. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Minshew. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he's got it. They sack him back at the 42. Melvin Ingram in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
What? No.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Second and 14. They've got work to do here after the sack.
Send
on the run. It's and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Coming up.
I think this offense, specifically this running game,
for first round draft pick,
turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Gonna take 5
so
points
2
off
plays
his,
with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. They'll look to go here.
No.
And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language has been everywhere. This team, they've really been put together in this one.
He run his mouth all the time, and I never,
But he is so tall.
Yeah, he just always doing something wrong, and he's supposed to be so smart.
Yeah.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
I could have got K11 again too.
Yeah.
He had no after you said something. He still had something. He had
the Charger drive about to get going, and this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
I didn't know until after the game.
Inside the 30. Likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously.
And then I told him, I said, if Gold Line would have went to the game started, I would have done it because I would have fixed my team. Okay. I know your track record.
This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They probably would.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are obviously getting shellacked in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches.
And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick.
Okay, he's taking it now. He just to go side.
Too shy of midfield. This folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Who you want?
Herbert's going to throw it. He's going to fight. He's got it with the 15.
You can look, but I'll just take 5 off here.
Touchdown.
Damn.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just try to take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
God damn, whipping this ass.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Don't fuck him up.
I'm gonna make a group. Let me make this group chat match.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Put the pitch on that guy. Hold on, let me make it, and then put the pitch on the guy, and then I come back.
They're going to pass here with Herbert.
Yeah, he don't laugh, but he don't have a game.
Another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the clock continues.
Okay.
They seemingly just continue to score.
Put the pitch in there and say.
As great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. One team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though.
And now here's another interception. Derwin James was there. And they will finally stop him with a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Charles,
dang.
are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl when you have 4 in one game. I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Plus, he got his game back.
All the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.